is the deal? TMNT. Let's talk about it. What did y'all think? I really want to know what y'all think. I need y'all to get down in these comments and talk to me and tell me what you thought about it. Now, a lot of people are having their say about Master Splinter being LGBT. I don't know if he is. I don't know. That's what y'all told me because the internet be interneting. You know what I'm saying. But if he is, that aspect is in the movie. I don't know. Didn't pay much into it. I thought it was he said it was his girlfriend, so I thought it was his girlfriend. But it doesn't make me none. I don't know what Hollywood has against redheads right now. I don't know what y'all did. But for some reason, every redhead that's in any iteration of any fiction, anything, superheroes, mermaids, whatever, they just getting redhead swaps. I don't know why. I do not know why. But besides that, there are a few changes in this. For instance, the whole group isn't in love with April, and it's not Donnie that's in love with April. It's Leo, which y'all saw in the previews. And honestly, for the first time in a long time, I would say I feel like these are kids that grew up in New York. There's certain scenes and certain aspects of the movie. I'm like, okay, they seem like New York teens. Usually, you don't get New York slang or New York fashion. Well, you've been getting a lot in movies lately. Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's like two other iterations of movies that came out. Spider-Man. New York. Yeah, I must be having the time of y'all lives, because gosh dang, every superhero movie is in New York and every superhero rep New York. Gosh, can we spread the love around? That's all I'm asking. Spread the love around. But it was a cool. I love the design. I don't know if the animation is claymation or whatever it is. It's fantastic. It changes up from time to time. Ice Cube does a wonderful job as voice acting. Somebody needs to actually hire him as a villain. And I wouldn't be opposed to more Ice Cube voice acting and animation and things of that nature. He got a bag. He can tap into it. That's just my opinion. Superfly was Superfly. I really liked how the movie started off with Baxter Stockman and that whole thing where it's like he created all the mutants that are in New York, and I like that aspect. It's not like how other variations where it's like they just fell into the ooze with no real explanation. Kind of an explanation, but not really. And the other mutants just so happen to pop up some weird way, where in this one, they were all mutants together. All the mutants were together and created by Baxter Stockman. Maybe that is in the old iteration. If I need to go read the comic book, y'all tell me, or y'all can suggest something to me. But yeah, I'm ashamed. Well, not ashamed. I'm upset that Baxter Stockman didn't get to live as long as I would like him to. Hopefully, he could come back. Usually in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I grew up with that man. That man could not die. He came back as half a man, a brain, and things of that nature. So we don't know if it's true in the Baxter Stockman, but I think it is, and I kind of didn't like that because Baxter Stockman, Shredder, all that ties in. So if they did get the second one, I wonder how that's gonna go, because you got Bebop and Rocksteady in this one, being Bebop and Rocksteady, and they end up teaming up and befriending and becoming family members with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They all live in the sewers together. But as far as writing goes, I liked it. There were some good writing points in this story. Actually, the action in this, I liked it, but I feel like there could have been more for the Turtles. There was an aspect to it where it was like they trained, but they didn't train, if that makes sense. Whereas like Splinter wasn't taught by a master to be master martial artist in that aspect. I think that's kind of it. To me, it worked well for the story because it would have been weird for him to already be taught martial arts for a rat, even though that is how the story goes. I like how they just kept it clean. I didn't like how they did the training thing where they was just watching videos and stuff. I would have preferred. Well, actually, they was watching Bruce Lee and stuff. So yeah, that was how people was learning back in the day. But I think the part that really got me about the action is that when you realize that they have never fought anybody before, when you realize that it's like the first action scene where you realize like they're excited to hit, they were scared, and then when they hit somebody, it was like aha, and so they get with it, and it's just like I didn't like that aspect to it. In most superhero movies now I've been seeing frequently, they don't get hit a lot. I like superheroes to get hit. I like my superheroes to take punches, or protagonists, or what have you not, like Extraction, like Luffy, like you know, different type of superheroes. Superman takes a lot of punishment, even though I don't like him. I'm not just playing. I miss Superman. But yeah, I wish they took a little bit more punishment. They did take a lot of punishment at the end with getting their shells cracked. But they bounced back from it. It was the moral of the story is don't judge a book by a cover, which is typically the story of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I like how they did have April doing April things like befriending them and at first using them to tell one of the greatest stories to ever be told. Like, as a reporter, as a journalist, you find something that hasn't been found before and you investigate it, you write it down. You know, that's what she was doing until she actually became like caring for them personally and things of that nature. And, you know, doing the right thing, telling the world that they're not monsters, they're helping us. Look out for them. And, you know, New York be New York, be New York. And you know how they go. You know how that goes. You know, since Spider-Man, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that type of thing went on. I like how they had her reporting, overcoming her fears of being on camera, and being insecure about it. I think she was kind of insecure about her writing, or her storytelling and being on camera and things of that nature. Splinter getting over his fear of humans, which was rightfully valid when you see his backstory in the movie. And then how they touch upon how lonely he is because all he does is raise these boys all day. Somebody tell me who is letting them rob them every night? Because they become I'm telling you, it was a point in this movie where Splinter felt bad for his boys and he got all these cardboard cutouts of humans and things and had like 20 pieces. And I'm like, bro, hey, it is what it is. But we see them go on a scavenger hunt at one point in this movie, a ninja scavenger hunt for like Doritos and things of that nature, toilet tissue, which is a good thing. Hopefully they get a second one, because if they do, I want more of that aspect of it. We didn't get, I didn't see Superfly turns into a horsefly, which was hilarious. And there were some funny sequences with that. They made some cool friends. I don't know. I don't see how. Hopefully, Shredder's in the next one. I don't know. We didn't get no Casey Jones. So I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, in the next one. But for me, it was enjoyable. It was an enjoyable time. Something that I could just kick back, watch, not think too much about it, and let the movie flow and come to me. I really liked it. I really liked the animation. For some reason, animation has been going crazy this year. 1072, One Piece was crazy. 1071 was crazy. So yeah, those are my thoughts on TMNT, Mutant Mayhem. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in these comments. Y'all talk to me.